Hi guys. So today we are going to make gummy bear bath bombs. And so I have my bowl and my scale and I am about to measure out the ingredients. Got my gloves, putting my mask on. And then we'll get started. Okay, so the first ingredient we're going to measure out is our baking soda. I'm going to open up the box. Open. Okay, here we go. I'll just pour it straight from the box. And we're doing the transfer mode. Almost there. Done. Okay. And we're going to pour it over here into our bowl. So once we're measuring, I will bring the bowl here for you to see how we do the process. Okay, and so our next ingredient is our cornstarch. I'll get more of this, which I have. Okay. Okay. And then we will add our clarion clay. Okay. Next ingredient. I've been moving everything around in the shop as I want to keep the ingredients in order and together. Okay. So now we are adding our collider oats. And these are our dry ingredients that we are putting in. Next is our cream of tartar. And our last one is our SLSA. And when you're using your SLSA, it is good to wear a respirator mask, which I finally got. Because you can wear all those double masks, but they really aren't that useful. They help, but not to a full extent, you know? And now we are going to put all of these ingredients together. And we're going to bloom them, but I'm going to bloom mine by hand. I'm not going to turn on the mixer. You can use a mixer if you choose. Okay, so let's turn this off, and then we're going to move it. And then we're going to bloom all of our ingredients. And bloom means mixing together, and then we're going to add our wet ingredients. But we want to make sure that this is all mixed up together. We want to make sure there are no clumps in it. You got to get all those clumps out. And I still have on my mask, because as you pick it up and put it down, the dust in the air is still carrying the SLSA. I could have did this before I came live, but I wanted to do it with you. And so our color is going to be pink today, because we are all out of our pink Lady Bath Bombs, so we have to restock them. And our pink Lady Bath Bombs are a bundle deal, and it consists of small hearts and the globe. And then we're going to make a couple of gummy bears as well. And tell me, this is a nice size batch where you're able to do that. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our wet ingredients. Yeah, you see the dust, right? I'm going to put this back over here. We're going to move our scale back here. I think I need to clean my screen. Hold on. I believe the dust got on our screen. Yep. Okay, that's better. Okay. Turn that on. Okay. start with my wet ingredients. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the side. And I have one more thing to do, and then I will be back. Okay, so we are now going to, I'm eating candy. We are now going to add in our last two ingredients to our mixture. And these are our wet ingredients. Just gotta put gloves on. Hold on. Okay. We are almost ready to go. Going to stir, and I also add my coloring to my wet ingredients as well. And it's poured in spurts before we begin our mix. And so the citric acid I add in last. Now you can use a mixer if you choose to. I just chose not to today because it doesn't fit on the table, and I'm trying out this new camera. I bought the microphone, the one that you hook to yourself, so I'm really excited about that. I should have that by next week. And then I just like to throw some in here to get all of my wet ingredients out. Every little bit helps, right? And that's how I clean out my beakers. Okay, and then we'll do our mix. Now I do give it spurts of water. That is after I put in the citric acid. You want to make sure that you get all of your coloring in there and that there are no white spots. It's nice and pretty, right? Okay, so now we're going to add in our citric acid. I keep everything under my table. Okay. Okay. And then we begin to add. I have a bigger scooper, but I had with the cleaning of and moving of things around, and then I washed and sterilized everything. Forgot to put it back inside of the container. Almost there. Done. Okay. And now we are going to do our final mixing. Okay. I'm just going to turn that off. Put it back on the shelf. Bring this back over. Just 1 second. Look at some spray bottles for the water. Oh, it was right here on the table. Okay. So we mix again. Now, your mixture has to have a certain feeling to it, almost like wet sand. But you don't want to over spray it, because what happens is they will expand, and I mean they'll work, but they won't keep the shape that you want them to be, because they will expand. They will basically activate. Okay, I believe that's enough. Yes, my love. You can have a juice box. Yes, baby. Thank you. And I do believe that we are ready, because you see that? Good hold. Okay. So we move everything out of the way, so we can move our bowl over, and we will start. Let's give it another quick mix before we get started. Make sure everything gets in. Here we go. Some molds. Like that. So I call it this bundle Pretty Pink Lady. Just because of the color. I think it's so beautiful. Well, pink is beautiful. That's the way I do them. And so even when you're picking it up, you'll feel the clumps. You will run it through your hands as you're putting it inside of the mold. Okay. So let's do this one. And there we have it. Our globe. Oh, and it broke. Okay. Gotta work quicker. Okay, gotta work quicker. So I'll have to show them to you when I'm done. There. We're gonna unmold the teddy bear. So basically, I like to tap on each side before I release. I don't have to do that with the globes though. Okay. Let me lay it down. Okay. Gonna fill up our next one. And then we'll unmold our globe. Just a nice light press. We're gonna unmold our globe. I gotta find a better stand. I like this one, but it just does a lot of shaking. Okay, that one unmolded perfectly. Great. And so that is what we're making here. I might do a few flower press in the process. Give it a little press. Now we're gonna do our bunny. Our bear. I'm gonna get a bunny. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. And we unmold. That's it. Perfect bears. Perfect globes. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you back once I complete them all, okay? And here is our finished product. So we're gonna let them dry for about 12 to 24 hours, and then we will wrap them. And they are scented with sea salt and lotus blossom, and it smells so good. Okay, enjoy.